Okay, so what I wanted to show you here was the response rate of the heart rate monitor. And you can see, so I also wanted to show you that you could do high intensity exercises and not lose contact of that heart rate monitor. So I just picked up the Powr Labs heart rate monitor, and I've had some good experiences with this and some bad experiences with this, and I want to show you how to have the best experience you can with your heart rate monitor. I was under the impression when I picked this up that it was going to be a standalone heart rate monitor, that it would come with its own app and be able to connect just flawlessly, but that's not the case. What you get for the Powr Labs heart rate monitor is the heart rate monitor, but then you've got to download a specific app that will work with this, and it's not a Powr Labs app, it's a different app, and they have several different options for you to choose from, and I went with the free app from Under Armour called Map My Run. And so when it connects, it's going to connect to the Under Armour app, not a Powr Labs app. Now, some of the bad experiences that I've had with this is getting it to connect to the app. It was really a pain in the butt. So what we have here is the Bluetooth monitor, which is going to be your transmitter that transmits to the app on your phone. And then these are going to be the signal probes, which pick up your heart rate. I'm not sure if you can see those two little knobbies right there, but it says to moisten those and then apply it to the chest and then snap your monitor on. Well, what I was doing every morning was wetting just these two probes right here. I would use a little bit of saliva on there. I would use whatever I could on there, and I just couldn't get it to connect to the app. And then I discovered the way you connect this to the app is that you just soak this thing underwater, and then it connects flawlessly every single time. So you don't have to saturate the entire strap, you see. You just want to wet this part here where the probes are, and you can go ahead and do both sides. Now you don't want to get your transmitter wet, so you take that off, and then we're going to put this around our chest. Now it is completely adjustable, and when you do have it on your chest, there are a couple of specific things that you need to keep in mind. Number one, you want to have the hook going down, and so it's going to go on my chest like this with that hook down, not up, so it doesn't slide down and come unhooked. And then you're just going to put it on there just like that. And then when you put your transmitter on, you want to make sure that it's facing up, so when you look at it, it's going to be upside down, and these are just going to snap in there. Now I do also want you to pay attention to the app. It is called Map My Run. And so that's going to turn on, and you can see right here my heart rate is not connected. So once I get connected on my chest, you'll see that heart rate monitor is just going to pop on automatically. I don't have to do anything else. I'm over here, you can hear the snaps. So now I got the monitor on, and you can see right here that it's already connecting by itself. It might take up to 20 seconds. And there you can see that's my heart rate. And it'll record that. Now sometimes it does not always pop up, and you can hit this little settings button right here. And you can scroll down to the bottom, and you can click your heart rate monitor, and then there will be a connect button down here at the bottom if it's not connected. But obviously you can see that it's connected. Got a big readout here of my heart rate. And what we could do with this is that we can record workouts, and it has a ton of different workouts on here. You can choose your workouts. You can see all of them that are available. Lots of stuff that you can do there to fit your specific workout. Now this app also does, and I'm not advertising the app, I'm advertising the heart rate monitor. What this also does is it allows you to keep track of all of your workouts. So you can see that every morning I've been working out. And what I really like about this is that it will, when you click one, it will show you what your heart rate has done throughout your workout. So you can see, I put a little high intensity workout right in the middle of my walk. We can also see right here where the heart rate monitor disconnected for just a minute and the heart rate dropped way down. And occasionally it will do that depending on how much activity you have. Now, one thing that I think is really neat that you need to know about this is that even though you do high intensity workouts, your heart rate monitor is going to continue to work. So here is a short workout that I did. You can see my heart rate is up in the 140s, a 128 average and a 152 maximum. And so these are really good to keep track of what your heart is doing while you're exercising, whether that's just a steady state walk or if you are adding some high intensity workouts in there. It's going to record all of that for you and keep that in a record. It's also going to send you an email every week of your progress. So when you do have this on, you want to make sure that it's snug, almost an uncomfortable snug, just so that it's right up there against your chest. Now, my monitor is right here in the middle of my chest. I know that's hard to see right there, but this is where my monitor is. And some people are thin and they've got that little divot in between the rib cages. And if that is a problem for you, that is just hanging right over the divot, or like me, I've got an extra bone right there in the center that kind of protrudes out, you just want to take that monitor and slide it a little bit to the left. And it's going to be kind of underneath your breast, right in that area, so that it gets a really good signal of your heart, so that it can transmit it to your phone. On the app, how the heart rate is increasing, I'm walking at a 3.8. And what I want to do when I walk is keep my heart rate at 120 or below. And so probably about a 3.2, 3.4 is typically where I will stay. But my purpose here is just to show you the response rate of the monitor. And you can see it's beginning to increase now, and I'll increase my speed a little bit. So it's got a very quick response rate, and so you could jog with this if you needed to. And it's not going to lose connection with your heart, so that's really nice. You can do kettlebells if you wanted to. You can do some swings. You can do some squats. You can do some presses. Whatever you wanted to do for your high intensity interval training, you're going to be able to watch your heart rate. Burpees. Push-ups. And we can see the connectivity is still there on the app, doing what it's supposed to do. Now after the interval training, what you're going to want to do is bring that heart rate back down, do some stretches, catch your breath, and get back to a normal heart rate. And having the heart rate monitor is going to help achieve all of your health goals, your heart rate goals, and your cardio goals.